Hey there! Today we're gonna have a little chat about our character Max Caulfield of the game Life is Strange. This game is one of my favorite games I ever played because I am a person who can relate to Maxine. So I wanted to tell you a bit more about our Max. The game is basically about a realistic high school story where the characters are important, so I wanted to give them more attention. But beware, if you haven't played Life is Strange yet and you are planning to play it, I recommend to stop watching this video. This video contains spoilers. For the people who are still watching this video and are ready to get into the character Maxine Caulfield, just sit back, enjoy the music and the facts. Before we start, I'm going to tell you a bit about Max's life before she was a student at the Blackwell Academy. We all know that Max is the main character in Life is Strange. But who is Max Caulfield? Who is that girl you are playing? While playing the game you get to know her of course, but maybe I am going to tell you things that you haven't thought of it. Max was born in Arcadia Bay, where she had a childhood friend called Chloe Price. Max was a lot at Chloe's home. She had a special bond with Chloe and Chloe's parents. Max and Chloe always pretended that they were pirates and they were the bestest friends. Arcadia Bay was the place where they made good memories. But one day, Max moved to Seattle with her parents and the contact with Chloe faded slightly away. When Max turned 18, she left her parents at Seattle and went back to Arcadia Bay because she was accepted at the Blackwell Academy. Since Max was a younger girl, she always wanted to see the world through a lens of her old analog camera. So she wanted to learn more about the photography. That's why she started her education at the Blackwell Academy. But the journey started a bit differently than she expected, because as we all know, that Max has the power to rewind time and save her best friend Chloe, who she hasn't seen in 5 years. Well, this was a bit about her life before she started the education in Arcadia Bay. I hope I refresh your mind a bit about the game, and now I am going to tell you what my interpretation of Max is and why I love her. Because Max cares about everyone, she wants to be everyone's friend. She does not judge people unless she knows them. She wants to know someone before jumping to conclusions. For example, her relationship with Chloe. Chloe is not a very stable person and Max wants to be there for her, what makes them close. Max sees the best in other people but sees the worst in herself. Max is a girl who cares about everyone and everything except for herself. She is very insecure about herself. She's afraid that she might fuck things up and don't believe in herself. Because they made Max so insecure, you can quickly make a connection with real life. Because all people have insecurities. And if they put it in a game, you feel closer to a character and you see that you're not alone with these problems. Even though she is a talented girl, or should I call her a woman, she's a bit scared of the world. And she wants to see the world up close but throughout a camera lens. Because she watched the world from a distance, she's a smart girl who thinks about her decisions and tries to make the right choices for herself and others. So Max is that girl who sits in the corner of our classrooms, who doesn't speak until she have thought about it. We might even have a girl like her in our classrooms. Because Max don't wants to draw attention to her by not speaking that much. She wears easy clothes, with a basic t-shirt and jeans. She's afraid to get in the spotlight, that's why people are not noticing her. She just don't want that. But with her rewind power she becomes more important than she thought. But she's afraid of course, because then people will think she's crazy and that's the last thing she wants. I think that Max is not afraid as she thinks she is, because Max is the person who goes to someone if they are not feeling great. Then she can step away from her fears and pay attention to someone else than herself. I think Max is a great role model for teenagers or even grown-ups. You see her way of thinking about every decision she makes. But after all these problems she has, she can deal with them and fix them. I think the people who recognize themselves in her can learn from it. I know I did. Well, this was an overview about Maxine Caulfield, who I think she is. I'm not going to end this video yet, because I also have some fun facts for you guys. Her name Maxine means noble, the greatest, self-confident and feminine. The fact that Maxine prefers her name shortened by Max shows that she doesn't identify with the noble, self-confident and feminine nature of the name. She doesn't consider herself something special or unique, and she also doesn't set a great value to herself, which is expressed both in her style and attitude. Max is a fan of the MMO game World of Warcraft, attending to her nerdy status over the phone. Max advises Warren to Bubble Hearth, a term which refers to a paladin shielding themselves before using their Hearthstone to teleport to safety. Max also texts him back with gag, means lol in Orcish. Well guys, thanks for being here with me, and I hope you liked this video. Leave a comment what you love about Max and what character you want to see next in Life is Strange. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to see more, because only you can help us grow.